Alright guys, happy Lionsgate. How you doing? I even got my little party thing. Toast to you. Look at all this light. Beautiful light. And then of course I wanted to explore Lionsgate. And what does a YouTuber do to explore a subject? I watch YouTube. Oh yes, I watch YouTube to explore anything that I think may be necessary to explore. So anyways, anywho, we'll put this here. I feel like it gives to the celebration of night. But anyways, it says Lionsgate is a reflection, guys. Talking about just true reflection and everything. And it's not something that, like, you put your wish and it just comes through. That is not what Lionsgate is about. It really is not. Don't go out there going, I want to get my ex back. I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I'm going to put my wishes in. Put something that is a goal, a personal goal of yours, that you really want to do. You know what I mean? Something that you really want to do. And see where it goes. Like, I wanted to expand my YouTube. So and get better as a YouTuber. So I put my intention towards that and balance and letting go of all my negativity. And I've just been going with the flow, guys. I've just been going with the flow. And there's nothing wrong with going with the flow. There is nothing wrong with it. I mean, what do you got to lose? What do you got to lose? I feel like some of you guys just, I don't know. It's just, some of you guys, I feel, you're just so stuck on your ex, this or that. Oh my god. I'm trying to get us some crystals for Lionsgate out here. And I hope you can see them. I got Sunstone, and this is Joy, Abundance, and Vitality. Sunstone is a radiant stone of joy, intuition, and self-empowerment. It uplifts the spirit, dissolves fear, and restores vitality, encouraging independence and authentic expression. It helps your true light shine freely. And this is for solar plexus, sacral, and Leo and Aries and fire. That is what it is. I'm trying not to have so much light in the studio area. I'm going to have better studio areas once I move here, guys. Alright, I hope you can see the cards. Oh, Lord, hang on. There we go. Alright, I'm going to move this over here. Here. So you guys can see this a little better. I'm putting this together at 11 o'clock at night because I do all these insane shifts, okay? I do all these shifts after work, and, well, I feel like I'm doing a shift after work, but yeah, I feel like I just kind of put my hair down because I was up, but yeah, there's the sunstone, so you can see it. And you could look it up online. You couldn't find any spiritual shop. Just trying to give you guys some help during this. But I was saying on this video I was listening to on YouTube that you have to do something. Everything, you can't just expect your wishes just to boom, there they go, there they come true. You gotta wait, and it's sometimes, like, I put YouTube, and then it'll say, like, if you wake up tomorrow and then let all my negativity go away about everything. I wanted all my negativity to be gone. I did. I wanted it all just to be gone. But, it might test me on how serious I am about my career on YouTube. And it even said that in the video. So, I'm just putting this out there to you guys, just so you know. There we go. This is better. This is better, guys. This is better. I'm trying to get better format with this when I bring cards out. And then I got Peridot, Abundance, Renewal, Positivity. Peridot is a bright and heart-centered stone of compassion and renewal. And renewal, guys. And it balances emotions and mind, bringing harmony to relationships and inner peace, known to attract abundance. It also supports well-being, restful sleep, and vibrant energy. And this is for heart, solar plexus, and the signs with this stone are Leo and Virgo, and it's Earth. This is Earth. This one's fire. This is Earth. I mean, these are stuff I have a whole deck of these, and it's just I just ask Spirit to give us some ideas. You know what you guys could buy to help you. I mean, but yeah, and the thing is to keep your solar plexus, and it was saying that with this, I was trying, and I just watched this video. I got Carl Jung always going on. I love my Carl Jung, you know. I think anybody listens to me knows I love my Carl Jung. But it was saying that it works with your solar plexus, this video. It works with your intuition, and it's supposed to like awaken you if you use Lionsgate the right way. And don't copy someone else's ritual. It has to be done with your intention. You can use someone's ritual, but switch it up and make it yours. Or it doesn't have the same intention. You know what I mean? And you can have one good. You don't have to have 8 things. You don't. It's just one thing that you really want, and it kind of gives you ideas. You know what I mean? And it guides you there. I mean, I had my one intention. I wanna do well on YouTube. One day I would like to retire a YouTuber. It's my great retirement job, guys. This is what I want to do. I have a job, but this is my retirement job. I mean, to me, this is fun, and if I can actually make my rent, and maybe one day get a dog shelter and help the dogs and humanity, I would be happy. I would. Alright, we got here Anise. And this is Magic Memory Breath. What memories still hold magic for you? Waiting to be reclaimed. This could be answers for Lionsgate, because you're supposed to be reflecting in this Lionsgate, guys. We got magic, memories, and breath. What memories hold magic for you, waiting to be reclaimed? Well, what you know? That's a good question. That's what the universe is asking, and I gave you those two because I have just like a lot of different cards mixed in here. Sometimes the universe might want to give you, wants to give you another one of these. We got green jade. Abundance, harmony, and wisdom. Green jade radiates calm prosperity, aligning heart and mind with harmony. It invites good fortune, nurtures wise choices, and restores emotional balance, helping you live in peace and abundance. And this is heart, and the sign for this is Taurus and Earth. I personally am a fan of green jade. I love green jade. Love it. I don't know. I love so many of them. I mean, I got here my amethyst here. I got my purple crystal. I love this. And I love my moonstone, but I do love jade. I don't know. I can like go and crystal shopping and I can literally buy the whole shop. I can literally buy a whole shop. But yeah, but with Lionsgate, don't treat it like they were saying don't treat Lionsgate like it's like, yes, it is a happy event. It seems it is like a holiday. It's a spiritual holiday, yes. But do it if you're using it for spiritual intentions, have your own kind of ritual. Like for me, I found a perfect spot. I just seen a gargoyle that said don't throw, and I had an index card of things I wanted to release, and I wanted to release all negativity and have balance because I went through a lot, guys. I went through a breakup. I'm independent. I'm kind of really expanding my YouTube career. I'm going to be moving in a new place, and I just want balance in my life. So that's what I put on there. And I'm working on my dream job, which it was my retirement job, which is YouTube. So that's what I put on there. And what I do is I like to give it to the fairies. So the gargoyle was there, and the gargoyle was told me to go in a place that the land's not owned. It doesn't have an owner. So I said, okay, so I went by the park in this little park area and found some trees and I gave it to the fairies for Lionsgate. But that was my tradition, but I'm not telling you guys to do it. Some people are burning their intentions. I'm not burning my intention because it's not what I like to do, but with Lionsgate, you gotta do what you feel is your personal thing to do. You know what I mean, guys? Then we got Nigella. Secrets, feminine power, divine timing, what hidden promise lies within what you're not ready to reveal. Alright, so what hidden promise lies within what you're not ready to reveal? You got a hidden promise somewhere. I mean, these cards to come along for a reason. Oracle readings aren't always just for me to decipher. Sometimes they're for just you guys to decipher. I don't know. But I get these little tiny playing cards and I write shit on them. Because sometimes I don't like always doing these other cards, okay? So, I just find these shitty little playing cards sometimes that aren't a full deck, and I make these into my meditation cards. So let's see. I'm gonna put why you would need green jade. What's going on that you might need these in this Lionsgate time? And it's going to the 12th, and like I said, just do small changes, and they were saying in the video, too. Whatever you have, let's say you did this, said like you really were thinking about something you want to do. You're really thinking about something you want to do, and sometimes during Lionsgate, it's like an unspoken strength. And you tell yourself, you're like, wow. I guess in the video was like you realize how important that one thing is to you, and sometimes you just move with different intention. And sometimes that's a part of this Lionsgate stuff too. So, alright, we got a beauty glow up. Alright, this is with Jade. We got beauty glow up with Jade. That's a good card. We got beauty glow up. That's what I mean. I just like would be writing stuff. I like these because they're just easy to shuffle. Oh Lord. We got a bunch of them now. I didn't want this many. Okay. That's too many. Too many. But yeah, take it easy. I mean, yeah, be happy. But I wanted all my negativity gone and I really want balance. Because I've had a hard year. And I've been happier. I've been moving on along, but there was some things that make me happy as making these videos for you guys. And my money's been getting better, thank God, thank goodness. Thank goodness my money's been getting better. And I don't worry about things as much. Alright. We got under this sandstone where this abundance, joy abundance is, we got career change and celibate healing. Wow. Okay. We got career change here. Alright, career change. And celibate healing. Someone's celibate healing. They're just taking a break from relationships. And they're just staying celibate. You know what? That's okay. And under this jade where abundance is, joy and abundance and wisdom, there's a beauty glow up. Those are beautiful cards because some of these in the deck aren't so nice. Some of them are a little negative. And I'm getting these happy ones, so that's good. That is good. But yeah, I'm just saying this season of Lionsgate, just, you know, if you want, like I put mine on an index card, maybe you could put yours on a sticky note or a piece of paper if you don't want to burn them. Find your own little ritual, like a little spot. Maybe it's a special spot that has memories for you, that makes things happy, and you feel like it could be a special spot to you that brings some kind of warmth. You know what I mean? Alright, we got prayer magic under this pear dot with abundance, renewal, and positivity. Someone's doing prayer magic. That's good. That is really good. That's some good shit, guys. Some prayer magic. When you, what you gonna do? You gonna pray to Michael Myers or the devil spirits that want to torment you? No. You're gonna pray to something that actually gives a crap about you, that's gonna bring you happiness and joy. I mean, you can't sit there and pray to something that wants to bring your downfall. Alright, and then under this anise, we're magic, memory, and breath. And, because this is a little negative, it says, what memories still hold magic for you waiting to be reclaimed? And this is magic, memory, and breath with anise. This oracle card here. And I got moving in negativity. Someone just has negative memories, and and it doesn't have to mean like revenge. It can mean just they're hurt and they're angry about something. You know, and I get it. I was angry for a long while. That's why I literally put in the intention when I did my Lionsgate thing to take all my negativity. Whatever I was feeling negative about, I just asked for it to go away so I can move positive in the future. Some of you guys are moving in negativity, and that's all. It doesn't have to mean that you're out here trying to be evil or nothing. You're just angry about shit that was done to you. You're angry about shit that was done to you. That is it. And it's okay to be angry about stuff that was done to you. It totally is. But are you going to let it rule you? You know what I mean? Are you going to let it rule who you are? And then under, we got leaving past behind here. And this is under Nagilla. And then this is secrets, feminine power, divine timing. What hidden promise lies within what you're not ready to reveal? There's a hidden promise that you're leaving the past behind. This is your promise. You're leaving the past behind. Some of you guys are just leaving the past behind. But you're moving in negativity. That's the thing. That's what makes the whole thing kind of where in Lionsgate it could kind of go against you. You don't want things to go against you. You know what I mean? You want it to come towards you in a positive, happy way. Alright? Alright, now we have jealousy, envy, and vengeance. Jealousy, envy, and vengeance on the table. Alright. Under glow up. This is the central energy, okay? I just want one card here, Spirit. That's it. Yeah, we got that. So there's jealousy, envy, and vengeance under this abundance, harmony, wisdom energy with this beauty glow up. So, and I'm just saying, through the Lionsgate, it's a time for us all to try to be better people. It's just not a time for all that, you know what I mean? Especially during Lionsgate. That's why I just wanted all of my negativity to go away. And then we got reconcile and balance under career change and celibate healing. So someone's reconciling with maybe their self. To reconcile, you can reconcile with your own self, saying, I want to bring balance for just a lot of shit that's went down. And you go, man, I just want to bring balance. So that's all I'm going to do. So you're reconciling to bring balance, okay? I don't know if you could see. Reconcile to bring balance. That's all you're doing. And there's nothing wrong with reconciling to bring balance. And then we got this prayer magic and this abundance, renewal, positivity. Let's see what comes up for core energy for that. I just sometimes like my little homemade cards. Sometimes I feel like if you make it your own, they have a certain eloquence to it. Alright, we got divine feminine lost connection with a prayer magic. Alright, there's a divine feminine out there that lost a connection. It could be a love connection. It doesn't have to mean like a godly connection. Maybe that's why they're using prayer. They lost a connection maybe to their divine masculine. It can be anything, guys. It literally can be anything. So, in this season, you know, divine feminine, if this is you and you feel like you lost a connection, you know, maybe find your own ceremony. Go in that Lionsgate. Go in that happy, sacred territory if you want to burn your intention or just give it to the earth. Put it in water, whatever how else you want to do it. Just release it. Release that negativity and just flow with the water. Flow with the water. That's what I do. I just flow with the water, guys. Whatever's going to happen, happens, and you just can't change what's going to happen. You can't. What is over is over. And if you stay mad about it, you kind of ruin your future a little bit. And then under this moving in negativity, we got bring true happiness. Alright. Someone's moving in negativity, and then this Anise is talking about, alright, what memories waiting to be reclaimed. They're moving in negativity, trying to bring true happiness. You're moving in negativity, trying to bring in true happiness. You can't do both. I listen to a lot of Carl Jung, guys. I do. Carl Jung says Alignment is everything. Okay, these two just fell out. So we're going to leave this. Under this Nigella here, with someone leaving the past behind, we got stringing two lovers. Damn. Someone's stringing two lovers. And they got an honest partner. Damn. And what was this Nigella again? Secrets, feminine power, what hidden promise lies within what you're not ready to reveal? Okay, you're not ready to reveal that you have two lovers. And you're not ready to reveal that you have one partner that is honest and one obviously that isn't. There's one honest partner and one unhonest, and you're leaving the past behind. That is what you don't want to do. Moving in dishonesty just brings it full circle back to you, I will tell you that. It brings it full circle back. Things come in full circle, guys. You don't want to do that. Don't want to string two people along. You gotta put that right up out there and make it final, and don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Don't say we can make this work and really don't believe it. If whatever you did wasn't fixed at the time, then you just gotta let go. Yeah, I must let go. This is what I'm getting, guys. It's sad. It is. It makes me sad to think about this kind of stuff. Honestly, I just think about moving forward in my life, honestly. Let's put a little tarot out here. We got my other cards that I've been using. I don't know, I like those little, small little shitty cards better than anything else sometimes. I do. I feel like they move with intention sometimes. Alright, we got the World. Completion, closing cycles, and achievement over here with this jealousy, envy, and vengeance, and beauty, and glow up. Alright, there's a cycle closing. Whatever going here, the cycle's closing, and everybody has to release their anger, because if you keep it, it doesn't do good. It'll make you sick. It can age you. I mean, leave it. Holding in all that negativity does a lot of shit to you that you really don't want done. Really don't want done. And then we got Three of Wands. Looking ahead, confidence and growth and foresight. Over here with this reconcile and balance and celibate healing and career change. We got Three of Wands. You guys are looking ahead and you're looking confident. You got growth and foresight under that. I mean, it's some good shit there. Some good shit. I'm proud of you guys. I really am. I mean, I'm just moving one day at a head. And I feel like my purpose is to help you guys. I mean, I hope I'm helping you guys. I really do. I hope I am. I mean, I got my little decoration for Lionsgate. I'm going to be putting this on a little bit each day. Alright, we got an Emperor on the table here with this divine feminine with a lost connection that has doing prayer magic, pretty much praying. Alright, we got Emperor, divine masculine, control and authority. Alright, they're praying for a divine masculine emperor to come back. That's what they're praying. At least we know why they're praying. There's a divine feminine out here that wants their divine masculine back. Hopefully, divine feminine, you find them in this Lionsgate season. Maybe Put that in your intention. Put that on your piece of paper that you will either burn or do your own ritual with. I'm not going to tell you how to do your ritual because in the YouTube video it says that you got to have your own kind of ritual, but you got to write it down in your intentions. If that's what you really want and you're praying for it, well, this, and it's open into the 12th. This here we got, it's the 8th. You got 4 days. You got 4 days to go somewhere special or whatever. And like the gargoyle told me, do not put it by private land of someone else unless it's somebody you know and have permission. Like if you do in a public park or something, it's supposed to, I don't know. That's what the gargoyle told me, okay? Alright, we got 7 of Cups under this moving and negativity. Choices and indecision, opportunity and fantasy and illusion. 7 of Cups. Alright. Someone's just out here moving in negativity, trying to bring in happiness with the 7 of Cups energy. They got indecision with their choices, their opportunities, and they're moving in fantasy and illusions. It's not very well equipped plans, okay? At least the Divine Feminine's praying for the Divine Masculine. That seems like better plans to me than the other way around. Okay. Then we got this Queen of Wands energy, and this does not surprise me whatsoever. This King of Wands, leadership and visions, bold and daring, big ego and optimism. This person is moving in ego, okay? They got one honest partner, they're stringing 2 lovers, and they have to leave the past behind. King of Wands. Hello, King of Wands. I move in my ego. I move in my ego, and I will break your hearts. That's what the King of Wands does. Moves into his ego, and he will break your hearts. It is what it is, guys. But it is getting late, and like I said, happy Lionsgate. I'm going to be using this for all 4 days that it's open. Because I had a friend that gave me that bottle, and it had special significance, and I like it because, look, the little fireworks are on there. So, bring your intentions out, guys. Put your intentions out in the universe. But make sure, do not copy someone else's stuff. Do not copy anyone else. You are your own person. Remember, you are your own person with your own traditions. Don't do what everyone else does. I mean, why? Why do what everyone else does? Okay, if one person told you to jump off the bridge, would you do it just because someone told you to? I mean, just saying. I wouldn't. So, for your Lionsgate intentions, really think about it. Be like, well, what do I really want out of Lionsgate? What do I really want to seek? What kind of answers do I want to seek from the Lionsgate experience? It happens every year. I want to get clarity. I want to get to where I get my retirement goals. You know? I'm worried about my retirement, guys. I'm worried about, I already got my funeral paid for. I see, this is the kind of person I am. I worry about what I'm doing for my funeral. This is what I do. I worry about the funeral, what's going to happen for the funeral. You know, and I deal with death every day, guys. Death is something I just literally deal with every single day. And I kind of understand in the end how things go. And, you know, being in your 50s, guys. Oh my god, my neck. Oh, I turned and hurt myself. But, yeah, sometimes when you're older, you kind of really understand things. You realize that we ain't gonna live forever. That's the thing. We're just not. No one lives forever. And when this is done, is all of your affairs in order? I mean, that's a big thing when you're older. Is all of your affairs in order if you were to die today? And that's a really good question to ask yourself. Just ask yourself that, my collective friends. If you died today, would your affairs be in order? Would they? So, it might not. I don't know, but you have time. You know? And if you're always thinking of investing in your future, guys, you won't get behind in future events. You're always going to be doing a forward happy jump instead of one of these backward jumps. You know what I mean? Always look to the future. Don't look to the past. Whatever the past is, it's like, what do I always say this. The past is like going to a funeral, guys. You go to the funeral, you're going to miss this person, right, that died. But the thing is, are you ever going to bring them back? Yeah, Pet Cemetery, yada, yada, yada. These people come back to the dead, but they're not them. Of course they're not them. They're dark spirits. We get it. They dark spirits. But the thing is, the past is the past. You reflect on the past. You come to the past and you make peace with the past. But you got to move to the future because it's the only thing that you can change is the future. You can only change the future, guys. You cannot change the past. So, I guess that's part of what I'm saying. With Lionsgate, you could do something that you have always wanted to have in the future and change it for the past. You know, the past stuff that maybe, I don't know, I'm going to use YouTube because I'm a YouTuber. In the past, I've always thought about doing YouTube, but I've done medical. I went to school for medical assisting and different things, you know, when I was younger. Because you have to make the big money to survive. But as time went on, I said, man, I got a little wiggle room. I can maybe put this together. It's being in the right time, in the right circumstances, and finding what you would like to do and what's meant for you at a certain time in your life. I mean, I wasn't meant to be a YouTuber when I was younger. I had to make a lot of money for my family, and I had to make it quickly. And I didn't have time to wait till I was a superstar. My bills had to be paid. So obviously I couldn't be a YouTuber when I was younger. But when I got older, you know, I was able to cut down on my days and make enough money to survive, be comfortable, and just work longer days and have more days off. So that's what I did. Oh gosh, I'm sorry guys, I'm tired as hell. But I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm tired and I got probably almost a 14-hour day tomorrow. So, but happy Lionsgate and think about what I said. And if you made it this far in the video, you really must like me. And I thank you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? And you guys take care and think about what I said. Throw your stuff on a piece of paper and think of your own ritual of how you want to start your new tomorrow. And use Lionsgate to your advantage. And I love all you guys, and thank you, my God, so much for the subscribers. I mean, I'm going close to 1,700 subscribers. You guys are. It's a dream come true. It really is. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.